The promise of an electric car with a 400-mile range, lightning-fast refueling, and zero emissions sounds too good to be true. Yet, that's exactly what hydrogen fuel cell electric vehicles FCEVs claim to offer. With automakers like Toyota and Hyundai leading the charge, one might expect hydrogen cars to be the future of sustainable mobility. However, a deeper dive into the technology reveals that battery electric vehicles BEVs are a far more viable and practical solution for the majority of drivers. The hydrogen fuel cell advantage. Hydrogen cars work by using a fuel cell to generate electricity from hydrogen, which then powers an electric motor much like a traditional battery electric vehicle. The key difference is that instead of recharging a large battery pack, FCEVs refuel with compressed hydrogen gas, similar to refilling a gasoline or diesel vehicle. This allows for rapid refueling times, typically under 5 minutes, and potentially longer driving ranges than many BEVs on the market today. The hydrogen fuel cell disadvantages. While the concept seems promising, hydrogen cars face a number of significant drawbacks that have prevented them from gaining widespread adoption. These include: hydrogen fuel cell vehicles come with a hefty price tag, often costing tens of thousands more than their battery-powered counterparts. The complex fuel cell system and specialized hydrogen storage tanks drive up manufacturing costs, making FCEVs an unaffordable option for most consumers. One of the biggest barriers to hydrogen car adoption is the severe lack of refueling stations. As of 2023, there are only 11 public hydrogen filling stations across the entire United Kingdom, with no new sites in the pipeline. Contrast this with the over 37,000 electric vehicle charging points available, and it's clear that the infrastructure simply doesn't exist to support a viable hydrogen vehicle network. The hydrogen used to power FCEVs is predominantly produced from natural gas, a process that generates significant greenhouse gas emissions. Even green hydrogen created through water electrolysis powered by renewable energy sources is less efficient than charging a BEV directly from the grid. Additionally, the energy-intensive process of compressing, transporting, and storing hydrogen adds further inefficiencies to the supply chain. Hydrogen is a highly flammable gas, and while modern storage tanks are designed to be safe, the Hindenburg disaster of 1937 has understandably made the public wary of hydrogen-powered vehicles. This perception of risk, whether warranted or not, is a psychological barrier that hydrogen cars must overcome. The rise of battery electric vehicles. In contrast to the challenges facing hydrogen cars, battery electric vehicles have experienced a remarkable surge in popularity and capability in recent years. BEVs offer several key advantages. With over 37,000 public charging points across the UK and growing, BEV owners have ample opportunities to refuel their vehicles, whether at home, work, or on the go. This ubiquitous charging network provides a level of convenience and accessibility that hydrogen cars simply cannot match. Battery technology has advanced rapidly, with many BEVs now offering 200-300 miles of range on a single charge. Charging times have also decreased significantly, with some models capable of adding 100 miles of range in just 10-15 minutes, a vast improvement over the early days of electric vehicles. As battery prices continue to fall and economies of scale take effect, the upfront cost of many BEVs is now on par with, or even lower than, their gasoline and diesel-powered counterparts. This, combined with the lower operating costs of electricity versus fuel, makes battery electric vehicles an increasingly attractive option for consumers. By drawing their power from the grid, which is becoming increasingly renewable, battery electric vehicles offer a much cleaner and more sustainable mobility solution than both hydrogen cars and traditional internal combustion engines. This aligns with the growing global push for decarbonization and a transition to a greener transportation future. The future of hydrogen and transportation. While hydrogen cars may not be the answer for personal vehicles, the technology does hold promise in other transportation sectors. Hydrogen is seen as a viable alternative to battery electric for heavy-duty vehicles, such as trucks, buses, and trains, which require longer ranges and faster refueling times. The UK government's hydrogen strategy is focused on these commercial and industrial applications rather than the passenger car market. Additionally, hydrogen may play a role in the decarbonization of other hard-to-electrify industries, such as steel production, chemicals, and aviation. The ability to store and transport hydrogen makes it a potentially valuable energy carrier for these sectors, where electrification is more challenging. in the race to a sustainable transportation future. Battery electric vehicles have emerged as the clear frontrunner for the majority of personal and light-duty applications. While hydrogen fuel cell cars offer some intriguing features, the reality is that they face significant hurdles in terms of cost, infrastructure, and overall efficiency that BEVs have largely overcome. As battery technology continues to advance and charging networks expand, the case for hydrogen cars as a mass-market solution becomes increasingly difficult to justify. For now, the future of clean, emission-free mobility lies firmly in the hands of battery electric vehicles. Still sparking question in my mind? Comment below to know more. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it.